I've got to be honest. I don't think you have as much strength and can compete with a man, even though I'm a white belt.
I think that sometimes average people, they can be good fighters.
Well, of course. I feel like there's a lot of people that do that garage backyard fighting.
Yeah, I think it's called, what, street beefs or beef street? I don't know what it's called, but sometimes there's people out there that know how to fight.
Oh, yeah, they've been scrapping their whole lives.
And they're not pros. But today we do have pros, female pros, against average people.
Okay, I think 100% though, the females are going to win just because, like, they know skills. They've practiced this.
Right. They have, what, training?
Training, multi-craft training,
Yeah.
you know, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, different things. I think it's going to downright embarrass those guys or whoever it is.
It'll be interesting to see if any of these average people maybe win. That would be absolutely amazing.
I'm not sure who I'm voting
don't
for,
know.
the underdog or the female fighters.
Video we found, link in the description below. Go show that creator some love. Otherwise, let's jump into it.
Number 10. In what appeared to be the strangest MMA fight in history, 529-pound Grigory Chistiakov stepped, or should I say rolled, into the ring
that
to challenge
purposeful?
Darina
I think it
Madzov.
was.
The whole event was organized to drum
she's
up
tiny.
attention
Oh,
and to
she
get
is.
people talking about MMA, something they certainly did. Grigory, a blogger, entered the ring with the swagger of a champion,
Oh, yeah.
but
he's
ended
definitely
tapping out. His shorter opponent managed to down the giant with a punch before unleashing a series of headshots.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Gee.
Number 9.
That's pretty
A
impressive.
young
'cause he
female
would've had that with
wrestler
size.
known as
Oh, yeah.
Emily the
he's just
Showstopper
so
on her
unfit.
YouTube channel was more than ready to take on a 15-year-old green belt. At the start of their match, both fighters seemed to get the upper hand on the other at times, but it was Emily who eventually managed to dominate her opponent, forcing him to go on the defensive.
And he did have some skills.
Unfortunately for the poor guy, Emily managed to pull off a triangle lock that led to the referee calling the fight in her favor.
Got him.
And they're both the same size right there.
Number
Yeah,
8.
they are pretty close.
4 YouTubers decided to take on a professional MMA fighter, Misha Tate, for a video that certainly entertained their viewers and embarrassed the content creators.
Oh.
One by one, Misha grappled, tossed, and choked each of the guys with very little effort.
Oh, God.
All the way through,
I kind of like
you can
this a
see
little
that
bit.
Misha is enjoying watching the men squirm
I was
and
gonna say
forcing
this
them to
was
tap
this
out.
like planned and a little
Yeah.
bit fake, but I
One
mean
even
their faces
resorts
are
to
getting
running
red.
around the ring,
Oh, yeah, she
a
was definitely
strategy
using
that
jujitsu
prevented
on
him
them
from
right
getting
there.
beaten up. But unfortunately,
Oh, look
he
at- look
didn't
at-
win him the
Oh.
fight.
Oh, God. She could have killed him.
Number 7. Sports hosts are the first to criticize fighters on their technique.
Oh.
But what happens when one steps in the ring with a professional female boxer? Well, one man who learned the answer to that question was Alex Monaco, who found out very quickly that he was a small fish in a very big shark tank. What didn't help Alex was the fact that he had never boxed before, whereas Danielle Wolfe was a female boxing champion, a continental champion, and was also on the 2016 USA Olympic team. It is obvious
She's
that
super
Danielle
fit
didn't
and
want to
into
hurt
this.
Alex,
Look at her
holding
arms.
back her strength and refusing to uppercut him.
Oh, she shot his mouth.
Eventually, the fun and games ended with a
Oh.
powerful shot that knocked Alex out
TKO.
cold. Number 6.
He fell so
This
hard.
guy holding a flower must have somehow thought he was going on a date rather than a kickboxing match. Unfortunately, the romance was cut short when his female opponent began landing kick after kick
Oh,
before knocking him down with 2 punches.
shoot.
Didn't fare much better in the next round when his awful defense meant she could repeatedly punch him in the face. The rest of the fight saw the guy take hit after hit before the bell rang.
He's
The
down.
guy was
They
no
think
doubt
it's a joke, but
humiliated
these are
after the fight.
professionals.
Maybe
Yeah,
next
she's
time you
pretty
should
big.
suggest dinner and a movie.
I think she's taller than him.
Number 5. Not scared to go full force on his female MMA fighter.
Oh, shoot.
This guy went straight for a quick hold. Unfortunately for him, his opponent had the flexibility and the speed to quickly slip out of it and turn the tides on him. On multiple occasions, you can see the guy's strength is a huge benefit,
So he
especially
does
when he
this.
lifted the woman up and slammed her to the ground. Although it looked like a painful fall, the female fighter only tightens up her hold and chokes the guy
Dang.
into submission.
Oh, I feel like if you can get females on the ground,
Number
though,
4.
they can dominate.
Yeah, you guys
This
got those
female
powerful
MMA
legs.
fighter waited
Powerful
for the
legs
very
and
best moment to strike
hips
back
to
against her
hold.
opponent, punching him back into the wall of the cage. Luckily, the ref steps in to give
Oh.
him time to recover before continuing.
Release him.
It's clear that the guy underestimated the power of the female fighter and
Oh,
even turns to
shoot.
his coach for guidance after losing control so quickly.
You
Number
almost feel
3.
bad for him.
This guy seemed to have an iron grip on his female opponent. That is until she managed to land a number of punches to his head and face that
Oh.
weakened his hold and allowed the female fighter to shift around and get on top of him. Once she was in the perfect position, she rained down a
Oh,
flurry of
shoot.
punches that clinched the win. It seems that this fighter doesn't take embarrassment well, as he tried to
did he?
attack the woman after the fight had ended.
He did.
Are you
Foolish
went
move
back.
for
serious?
someone who was just beaten up by her.
Clearly you shouldn't mess with her.
Number 2. An internet troll tried to put his money where his digital mouth was when he agreed to spar with Tara La Rosa.
Oh, no.
Although he gives it his all, he quickly loses his stamina, allowing Tara to maneuver him into an arm lock that forces him to give up.
Oh, yes. I was gonna
gone.
The
snap his
internet
arm
troll
so
might be
quick.
wearing a Harley Quinn t-shirt, but it's Tara who's the Joker, mocking the exhausted guy lying flat on the mat.
Is that jujitsu?
Number 1.
He
You see him?
was so bad.
Once again, we see Ronda Rousey step into the ring with someone who thinks that their years of reporting on fights will somehow give them the edge
Are
over
you
a professional.
serious?
In this case, it was Aaron True who threw down the challenge and instantly regretted it.
Oh.
Before the fight, True told Rousey how he thought being a male would ensure an easy win against the professional.
I've got to be honest. I don't think you have as much strength and can compete with a man, even though I'm a white belt.
This clearly fired up the MMA fighter, who flipped True onto his back,
Oh.
breaking 4 ribs, squashing his balls, and destroying his ego.
4 ribs.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
She power
Like
slammed
all the
him.
others you saw in this video, maybe next time True will think twice about judging a fighter on their gender.
Oh, shoot.
Last one, 4 ribs.
Oh, man.
You could just see it taking place.
Just because you can fight with your mouth and your fingers doesn't mean you can fight a female professional in the ring.
And he was a big boy.
Yo, he was a big boy.
He had something on him.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
goodness. And I almost feel like when these guys were actually really trying with these women, actually
Yes.
punching them, that just made them even more mad.
And I thought some of them were like fake, set up fights.
Yeah.
But then seeing that guy at the end where he was upset about losing.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows, these
Oh.
women are no joke to play with.
They are nothing to play with. And a lot of them, were like YouTubers or sports forecasters or whatever they were.
Yeah.
It was crazy to see them just get knocked down and put your money where your mouth is.
Exactly. That was a good video. We need to watch more of these. I know there's like males versus female fighters, like pro males versus pro females. That would be an interesting one to see.
That would be interesting, but I'd hope it'd be with weight class because that's a
Oh, yeah.
whole nother
Yeah,
dabble. Ooh, I want to see.
because this was a little unfair.
It was a little unfair.
unfair.
But okay, again, guys have a lot of size and muscles, and they can punch harder. So I like that they didn't have, street. It was just street fighting.
Shows you the training really works. Comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about this video. Should we take a look at other videos like this? Again, comment down below. Otherwise, that wraps it up for this one. If you made it to the end, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Like Jodeci, 10 out of 10 every time till they notice me. What you thought I was supposed to be. Ain't nobody close to me. Granted, my hits touch the billboards and they printing my face on the billboard. They envy my drip, I'm enlightened. You should let go of that hate, but you feel more. I make them rage every time they get flame when they hear what I say coming straight from the source, yeah. I come a long way from the cold by the shore. My boy, I'm a